First comes the Vanguard, unstoppable tank. Then comes a second, attacking the flank. Finally, the General, the highest in rank. A trio of blades, swift as a gale. They cut to the bone and kill without fail.
And then comes the hunter, right from the grass. Wielding his weapon, he's gonna kick some ass. Hello everybody, this is Clim. Been a minute, but I'm going to be getting into some Monster Hunter, which is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Haven't really had the time or, well, the motivation to do so, especially since most of my Monster Hunter time has been on the Switch, which I still do not have a means to record from. So I recently picked up the PS5 version of Monster Hunter Rise, once Sunbreak came out for it. So I'm thinking of doing some singular hunts on this game. Meaning I'm going to be doing small videos where I'm doing individual monster hunts rather than doing a series. So each individual monster I'm going to be hunting for a separate video. And I might throw in some random hunts with random strangers here and there, just to see how that turns out. I'm not going to be hunting with the old crew because a lot of drama has been going on. A lot of things have been going on in my life that's been kind of weighing me down. And I kind of got tired of just the constant negativity, the complaining, just so much. So I kind of had to part ways with the group, and I'm going to be doing things solo for a while. And to start things off, we're going to be hunting the first major monster in the game, Great Izuchi, who's kind of this game's version of the Velociprey from classic Monster Hunter games. His gimmick is that he runs around with a duo of small Izuchis, who are pretty much no threat at all, as I just killed them in like 10 seconds. So now, I'm going to watch this loser flail around while I chop him to pieces and break all of his parts. Now I'm probably going to be doing multiple hunts against him, but I'm going to be trying different weapons with each one, because I don't want to make things monotonous by using the same weapons, same tactics every time. I'm going to start things off from using my main weapon, the switch axe, which I haven't used in a while, as it'll probably be obvious from how poorly I'm letting some of my hits here, and taking hits in the process. I promise you, I wasn't always this sloppy. I really should sharpen because I don't want to be hunting with yellow sharpness. Whoop. And that was a whiff. Also, I gotta be getting used to not having some of my movement abilities, like evade extender level 3. Just rolling around now kind of feels like I'm in mud compared to my prior experience on the Switch. But we'll get there. Oh, sucks for you, sir. Have one of these, and one of these, and one of these, one of those. Let's finish with one of these. See if we can get a discharge off on him. Yep. And somehow it didn't let me get the full hit. That's kind of weird. Also, this is painfully quick. I'm definitely going to have to do another hunt for this video. Give me that. He's getting his ass kicked at yellow sharpness. You suck.
It's over.
Anyways, that was your intro level monster.
I shall put this to good use.
Go ahead and carve him. See if Carver Pro kicks in. Nope, it did not. Whatever, it's one carve. I'll definitely do another hunt against this guy. I don't remember if he shows up in another area in 1 star, but we'll see. Bitter bug. I need more of them. I can't farm yet. Now for these videos, aside from this one because it's so short of a hunt, I'm going to be doing all my preparation and stuff off screen because that usually takes a pretty long time. Sometimes longer than the hunts themselves, depending on the monster. So you're only going to be seeing me doing the actual hunts on video. What's this? A god book.
Another successful hunt. Well done.
Also, coming from the Switch version, I made my character look different than they did before. I also made my Palamute look different. My cat is the exact same as it is in the Switch because Mint is just way too goddamn good to leave behind. Couldn't be what? 2-star quests. Let me go see what that's about first. You, tell me stuff.
It's a good day for a hunt.
Ooh, multiple quests. Alright, what you got for
Here's the
me?
quest list.
He'll be another video. They'll all be another video. Actually, is there an event quest for you? Can I do event quest yet?
Come again.
Actually, that might be in the guild hall. Let me go take a look. You, tell me stuff.
Hello.
Here we go, event quests.
Here's the quest list.
What do we got here? Actually, no, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not ready for any of them yet.
Until next time.
Even though I'm using the, I believe it's the Defender equipment that they give you as a bonus. Which is why I have green sharpness weapons this early on. Because normally the starting weapons you get cap off at yellow sharpness. I already know all this shit, shut up.
See you.
Now I'm that weird hunter in this game where I typically stick with the cats just because I like their usefulness in battle. Palamutes for the most part are basically the superior choice for a traversal, like if you're trying to cross maps or chase monsters. But I mean, you have multiple fast travel points and getting around isn't really that hard, and you're not in a super big hurry to catch up to monsters anyways. God, you have so much to say.
Look.
I'll do that later. What else did I need to do? Who else wanted to talk to me? You.
Hey.
For the most part, most of my effort as far as my buddies is going to be put on Mint here. Aptly named because of the little... Get away from her. Get away from her. I'm going to look at Mint. Come here. So a staple of her design is I got that little mint colored patch on the left side of her face. And I also made her eye color the same in that spot. It's a really cool design. I like it. I actually did that on accident because when I was working on the coat colors, when you customize your pet, typically what I do, because I don't really know all the placements for the different color patches on their coats, I make every patch a different color so I can identify them. And I just happened to make that patch that color, and it kind of stuck with me. Anyways, for the next hunt, as I know y'all are probably waiting for me to do that. What to use? Dual blade's kind of boring to watch. Let's try the hammer. Let's go with the hammer. Another weapon I haven't really used a lot. I used to use this a whole lot in past games, though, especially Monster Hunter 4. Which, outside of a lot of this game, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is my favorite Monster Hunter game. And there was a time when I wish I had 3DS recording capability just so I could record that game. I was like, so watch this. Also, I hear thunder outside. Great luck on my part. Hopefully it doesn't cut off my recording again, because I tried to record something before and we actually had a blackout halfway through the recording, so I lost all of it.
Here you go.
I'm going to eat the foods. I know Dango's a thing. I wonder how it tastes. I want to try some someday. No, I didn't even get the good quality stuff. whatever. It doesn't really matter early on. Okay, let us go hunt another Izuchi.
How about this weather, hmm?
How about these nuts?
Don't forget to eat.
I already did it, woman. Let's go. Also, that's one thing I really am grateful for on the PS5 version is there's like almost no loading times between prep and the hunt. It is nice. It is very nice. It's a nice crispy 60 frames per second too. I'm not one of those sticklers that's super like, oh, I need my game 60 FPS all the time. It's nice to have it, but I'm not gonna throw a fit if it doesn't have it. As long as the game's playable and stable, I can dig it. Got a bunch of Jagresses, but no great Jagress, thankfully. It was such a dumb monster. Where are you? There you are. Your little butt buddies there. Hey-yo! Alright, let's see if I can remember how to use the hammer. A lot of the hammer is based on using your charge attacks in different ways. And in a team, you typically want to be the guy focusing on the monster's head because you can knock them out. Because blunt weapons like this cause KO damage. And I think it causes exhaust damage if you're not hitting them in the head, which can cause them to lose stamina. Come on, get knocked out. I want to show the audience what it's like when you get your ass kicked while you're knocked out. Oh, you fucker. You're definitely up to something, but so am I. I'm surprised that hit. Well, I don't have any switch skills yet. You don't get those until a little bit further into the early game. Nope, nice try. My turn. Get knocked out. God damn you. There we go. See if we can get him the big bang. Whoop, bam! Yeah. That's how you do it. Now, how do you do the Chun-Li move again? How? Legit, how do you do the spin move? Do I need to be in non-charge mode? Or whatever this is? There we go. I'm better with the hammer than I thought. Maybe I should start using this more often. Plus, builds for the hammer are really not that hard to make. It's the other weapons that you really gotta kind of watch what you're putting points into. Typically, you want to put things like KO Master for the hammer and the Stamina Drain skill. I forget what it's called. Stamina Thief.
Some humans could brace yourself!
Oh. Can I get the... Do I get the triple hit with this? Oh, yep, he's exhausted now. And he's almost dead. I may have to give the hammer a little bit more attention this time around. I used it probably a total of maybe 20 quests in the Switch version. Mainly because at the time I had some guys on my team were using it a lot more religiously than I do. So I left the hammer usage to them.
A major step forward!
Come here, Abel. See if we can catch him before he finishes running away. Hey, you. Come here. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Forgot you could charge in midair, and it actually stops you halfway through. Oh. And you're really nothing without your friends. I know in, you fight him in Master Rank, he can call more guys. But we're not in Master Rank, so I don't have to worry about that.
It's over.
Even in Master Rank, he's really no threat.
I'll help myself, thank you.
He's only kind of a cock whenever you're fighting his, afflicted form. Is every monster, when they're afflicted, they kind of get a different AI and they get some new moves. And I'll definitely be showing some of that off. There's still a couple monsters in afflicted form I haven't fought yet, even in the Switch version. I know I haven't fought any of the Elder Dragons yet. Those guys are a pain enough on their own without being afflicted. You know what?
Revive my trusty weapon.
Let me sharpen my blunt hammer. I never understood that, by the way, in Monster Hunter, why you need to sharpen a blunt object.
Good job, my friend.
I get it for like your sharp-edged weapons, but the hammer's just a giant hunk of metal. He wasn't super generous with drops this time around. I didn't even get his crest, although I don't remember if his crest drops in low rank or high rank. Alright, we'll do one more and I think that should be a video, just to start things off. This time, we are going to use... let's use the bow. You definitely don't get any good setups with the bow at low rank, so this is kind of a risky run. Who wanted to talk to me? Somebody in the Buddy Plaza. Oh hey, the Argosi's ready to go. Now I can start farming stuff. I'll definitely do that off screen. There's really nothing to it. You just go to a menu and you tell her what you want your cats to go find. You send some of your cats out. I think I've got like the 3 bonus ones that Capcom gave out. But basically you can send them out and select an item you want them to bring back. They'll bring back that item and sometimes junk items or bonus items.
Welcome to our trade ship.
You can also use points to buy special things like dash extracts, which you need those to make your mega drugs and your mega armor skins. Which I'll get to that later. We don't really need to use those at any point in low rank hunts. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, let's go eat and then go kill another Izuchi. Because they're essentially the training dummy monsters of the game. What to eat? Have that and one of these and... That's great. I guess I'll take this. Now, whenever you pick a food, every food has like a special effect on it. And it gives you a percentage chance that the food... Actually, we don't need to watch this again. Every food has a effect chance that it'll occur. Like you get a percentage chance that you'll get the effect. You can get Dango tickets that boost the effect percentage. A lot of them will get like 100% when you use the ticket. Some of them you won't. And then Sunbreak introduced a new kind of food thing that you could do, but we'll go through that when we get there. I have to beat the base game first before we even touch any of that stuff.
Be careful out there.
Let us go hunt with the bull. I keep forgetting how long how short the load times are. Actually, we're definitely gonna want stamina for this one. Go ahead and eat my ration. And have another one just top up. I used to be really big on the bow in like Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate and Monster Hunter World. And I did it a lot for base game Monster Hunter Rise. And then once Sunbreak came out, I kind of stopped using it a little bit. Just because it was getting harder and harder to make efficient builds with it to keep up with the Master Rank stuff. Because the bow, you really have to fine-tune your setups for it to be efficient. because a lot of it is stamina management, because you're constantly having to use stamina to shoot, use your power shots, dodge. Just everything you do as far as the bow goes is stamina hungry. And as such, I'm going to be really rusty at the bow compared to other weapons. As you notice up there, every time I shoot, I use a bit of stamina. Every time I use a power shot, it uses a chunk of it. And Dragon Piercer here is a special attack. It fires a powerful piercing arrow. There's one thing I missed, it's Dodge Bolt. That was one of my favorite bow abilities. Basically, it turns your dodge into like a power dodge, where if you dodge through an attack, you get an attack buff. Oh, I'm gonna eat that hit because I don't have enough stamina to dodge out of it. Should probably just stick to regular shots until the monster's immobilized, because power shots are kind of a waste at this point. If you get close, you can do a if you get close and you're not attacking, you can do a melee hit, which doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I don't know why I did that. Actually, I might do that because I'm close enough. So you have coatings with your bows that you can apply at any time. Most of them have a limit that you can carry and use. Like you see over there, I have 50 power coatings, and that's per arrow. But you always have close range coating, which is infinite, and basically it makes your bow attack stronger when you're close, and it makes your melee attacks do more damage. And it gives it a pretty big jump. Also, while you're dodging, you can do a leaping melee attack, which counts as a jump strike, which helps for mounting monsters. What's weird is it doesn't actually show the number for it. Typically when you use a mounting attack against a monster, it shows it in blue numbers, but for the bow melee, the jumping melee attack, it doesn't show it. Also, you're getting really rambunctious. And I don't know how to aim. And this is a rapid shot bow, so it's going to fire bursts of arrows. So no reason I should have missed those shots. Other than I suck. Hey buddy, thought we were done. Didn't actually mean to do that. As cool as that looked. I should probably heal. I don't want to die to Great Izuchi, that's just a big shame. If I ever died to this monster, I'd have to stop playing Monster Hunter. It's like dying to Kutku from the old games. And if you don't know what Kutku is, he's a giant turkey with a huge beak that's pretty much completely harmless. Oop, broke the tail. Did I break the head yet? Here, you can have one of these. Even though you're not really big enough to warrant using that. Now, if you notice, bow gameplay is a little bit slower than the melee stuff. It's because I'm not at the point where I can more freely dodge and attack with it, because I don't have the stamina set up to do that. But once I do, I'm going to be dashing around, just firing off shots from every direction. It's going to be great. And I'll get there. I'm definitely going to try and use a little bit of everything in these videos. Oh god. In your face. I said your face, not your hands. I'm the one giving hands here, sir. Yep, that's what I thought. I forget what shot I have for the air. Bows also have kind of an aerial special shot, and they're all different based on the bow. Like that one I just fired adds a little healing zone. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I definitely did worse there than the others, but once again, I haven't used the bow in a while.
I shall put this to good use.
Just carve Mr. Means. Still not going to give me his crest, huh? Eh, whatever. I'll get it from you eventually. If I really need it, I'll hunt your ass off screen. Is there anything I wanted to gather while I was out here? I think I needed some of you guys for a sub-quest. Nope. I was wrong. Also, the wirebook system is so great in this game for traversal and getting around and using your weapon's special abilities. I hope in the next Monster Hunter game they keep it or at least give us an equivalent to it. Because Monster Hunter World was great, but the Clutch Claw system was stupid. Especially in Iceborne, because you pretty much had to constantly rely on it to even do any kind of notable damage to monsters. It just crippled the game to me. Alright, didn't do too bad those first few runs. But then again, it was just Izuchi. Next time, we're going to fight something a little bit more threatening. Till then, catch you guys later.